Hello, everyone, and welcome to another Match Analysis Monday. My name is Swiss, and for this week, we're going to be going over Grape versus Riddles, Snake versus Kazuya to actually go over who wins this matchup or what do you guys think of the matchup in general. Anyways, if you guys like the content, like and subscribe. Other than that, let's go ahead and dive right in to the match analysis. Alright, so before we get started, everyone, of course, we have, again, Riddles versus Grape. This is going to be Kazuya versus Snake. Of course, Kazuya just came out. Now, I'd like to hear your guys' opinions on the matchup. Feel free to comment down below just to share your voice and your opinions on what do you think this matchup's in favor for. If it's Snake, if it's Kazuya, if you think it's even. And yeah, it'd be a good discussion to have. So let's go ahead and go with game number 1 here. So we have Grape Snake here. Very, very solid Snake. If you guys don't know who Grape is, I highly suggest checking him out. He's a really good Snake player. Right now, he's going to get put in the loop. And of course, the 0 to death here. Let's go back a little bit just to check it out. So the down tilt goes into the electric, into the nair, electric, and then the F smash. That's going to be the kill on the sides for Kazuya right there. Riddles is very good at getting those. Nice down tilt just to keep him out. Fair into the grab. We got an electric into the up air. Now, in this matchup, honestly, it's a lot of movement, to be honest. Kazuya has a hard time getting around movement. And whether it be you be reversing all over the place with Snake or just dashing back in general, just Kazuya has a hard time just dealing with that type of movement. He doesn't have the speed to really control that, and as well as he doesn't really have like amazing burst options, such as, let's say, Terry, who has like the side B, whether it's the front or back, you know, or dash attack, stuff like that. So though Kazuya's dash attack isn't too bad, it's just the fact of like it takes a while for his moves to come out, and they don't really cover that much range. As well as not only that, but his moves are pretty unsafe on shield. So you can see right now, you know, Grape is using some down tilts. He's trying to outspace him, and then as well as that, he's dashing back, jumping back, just trying to bait him into whiffing something. And at the moment, he's having a hard time just finding his mark right now. So one thing also to mention is that if you don't really have like the Kazuya combos on point, you know, of course, the frame 1 grenade is just going to help you in regards of getting out of those. So the Kazuya is going to have a hard time with that. Now, right here, we see like really good corner pressure right here. We have a C4 in the corner that connects, and then he throws the grenade down to cover the jump, which is extremely smart corner play from Grape. You can see it catches. He tries to connect with an up air. Gets hit with the jab, and of course the laser is going to knock him out of Cypher. If you guys don't know, basically everything Kazuya has is going to knock Snake out of Cypher just because he hits really hard. Except for like Sour Spot Nair. Oh, and the F smash. Catching him for pulling out grenade. And Riddles taking game 1 very, very easily here. So in this case, I think it's just more of the lines that Grape had the right mindset of just like dashing back and whatnot, but he just wasn't finding his mark yet. And I think just playing around with it a little bit more, he's gonna start getting used to things. So we're gonna move into game number 2 right here, back on PS2. I would say like having space would be good here against Kazuya as well. If you're able to create space and just have like a big stage in general, it's going to help you out a lot. You can see he's looking for whiffs. Grenade colliding with that side B as well. And there it is again, the dash back, and then he dash attacked Riddles for using dash attack himself. The down tilt into the electric. And of course gets the Demon God Fist right there. Or I believe it's called a Dragon God Fist. platform reset. Gets off the platform. Now, in this case, so just to kind of go over this so you guys know, so the down throw is going to combo into electric, of course, and what this is going to do is put you on the platform. So generally what the Kazuya wants to do is to hold crouch so he can use his while standing get up attack, the jab that actually crumples you. That's generally what the Kazuya is going to want to do, because it beats roll, any type of roll, because of the fact that he has auto turn. So even if you roll behind him, he's still going to get it. So typically in this situation, most Kazuyas are going to look for that. So get up attack would generally be the good option here, because it's better to get hit by anything else than that while standing jab, because then you're just going to get hit by another electric into something else, or you could just end up getting F smash or electric into F smash. Basically, you're going to take a lot of damage. But Grape does a really good job just getting off the platform as quickly as possible. You definitely don't want to be on the platform in that situation. You see Grape again, trying to get some whips here. Gets a grab. And of course, you have to respect that. The Rage Drive. Basically, with the Rage Drive, he has super armor when he uses it. So you have to be really, really mindful of that at all costs. And if the Kazuya knows how to crouch dash, he gets even more range off of it. So great back air. Trying to close out the stock with F tilt. F tilt, a very, very strong option as well. The Oni kick, as it's called. Oh, electric into the up B. Down air, and that should do it. Yep. So right now, Grape is doing a little bit better with getting like his whips and whatnot. But, the only thing here is just that, you know, with Kazuya, once you get hit by an up tilt or electric in general, like, you're just going to end up having to take a lot of damage, so you have to hold that. And then Riddles trying to get something started up right there. One thing to note too is, like, if Kazuya ends up getting in your face, like, Snake does have faster tilts and attacks than Kazuya. The only thing to note though is that most of Kazuya's grounded attacks, or pretty much all of them, have some form of invincibility on them, whether it's his upper body with up tilt, or it's the leg with like back tilt, or with electric where it's its whole body, you know, stuff like that. So you have to be very mindful. You have to be very mindful of that. All right, grenade into the back air. He's starting to pick it up now. And now he's starting to use a little bit more movement with grenades now. He's starting to use like beer verses and whatnot. Tries to go for the down B, but misses. One thing to keep in mind too, if you're shielding on that platform, you got to watch out for that down B from Kazuya. It's basically like Bowser side B in a sense. It's just a command grab. And it definitely has the potential to kill. Grape right now playing a lot from the corner. He hasn't really had much stage control. Basically, Riddles is the one that's controlling stage more than anything. We'll see if, yeah, the up air. We'll see if Grape actually ends up pushing for center. I feel like he could push for center more, or play C4 on center, just because Riddles is holding it so much. Now we're going into game number 3. Even though the score's not updating, Riddles is up 2-0 right now. Trying to go for the spike after the electric. A good grenade right there for a trade. Oh, the down tilt. Yep. The down tilt combos into the electric, so that's going to be a kill for Riddles right there. Down air connects. Nice dash attack. Down air again, and he shields it. So now Grape's playing a little bit more up close now, a little bit more aggressive. He could punish that. I would say too, like, don't be too scared of the laser because of the fact that Kazuya has a lot of end lag with the laser. Even if you shield it, you could still really punish him too. Like, depending on range, of course. But if you're like near him and he pulls out the laser, you can just shield it and then punish him. All right, gets the C4 into the back air. Now he has him in the corner. He has a stage control. Gives it up though. You know, so you could see again, like, Grape really wants to play more of a range, at more of a range with Kazuya, which is definitely not bad at all. You know, Kazuya definitely doesn't have the range, so if you're able to outcamp him and just hold him back, it's really, really good to have. Now, one thing to mention too, Riddles isn't necessarily doing this because Riddles' disadvantage is really, really, really strong. But if you know the Kazuya has to up B from under ledge, keep in mind that Kazuya's up B goes straight up. So what you could do is shield drop a grenade off of the ledge, and Kazuya's up B has a pretty decent sized hitbox. So he'll hit the grenade, and then you get a free back air or forward air or whatever else aerial you're thinking about at that time. So that could definitely help out a lot here as well. Oh, this is not good. Messes it up. So you could see right here, Riddles messes up the combo. So he gets the side B to crumple here. He gets the trip. And then right after this kick, the down forward tilt, he's supposed to go into electric. But if you do the electric input too quick, you get another kick right here, the same one. So he messed it up. And then now at this point, the down forward tilt combos into electric. But if you do it like twice, it doesn't work because it forces the opponent to land, which is right here. And then Riddles tries to go for the back tilt. Doesn't work out though. Got to catch the landing. Not able to. Jab connects. And one thing to mention here too is that with Kazuya's Rage Drive, if you guys aren't familiar, when he takes enough percent, it will go away. And generally, it goes away at around like somewhere between 135 to like 145. Typically, what you need to know is that the more that the Kazuya tries to grab him and use the Rage Drive, the more that he misses, the less time he has before it goes away. So if you miss like 5 grabs in a row, Kazuya will end up losing it no matter what percent. But that also affects the percent threshold as well. So like if you try like, let's say 3 grabs and then you get hit and you're at like 120, you could lose it earlier than normal because of that. All right, trying to land. Now we reset the neutral, got the F tilt. Here comes the Nikita. You can also cancel the Nikita off of the up B as well. It takes timing, of course, but it is possible. Does back throw instead of the down throw up tilt here. Gets a Nikita that way. The reason why he probably didn't go for down throw up tilt is because that grenade was right behind him, so it was probably about to blow up, and he didn't want to risk messing that up. Because that would just launch Kazuya up, and then he wouldn't be able to use, like, Nikita, let's say. Which he, definitely had more confidence in. Gets the back air. Nice down tilt. Catching him running in. Down throw. But gets tagged by the up smash. That's going to help out a lot for Grape. Nice dash attack. Dash attack's a good burst option in this matchup as well. Oh, the electric misses the back air though. And you can see again, Grape looking to play mainly off of the corner here. It seems to be working. He has very strong defense right now. He has to stay away because of the Rage Drive. Gets the back air, nice tech. He has to up B. Gets the back air right there. Right here, when he has no choice but to up B after this tech spike here. the tech stage spike. He could try to maybe place like a grenade and then shield drop it off of the stage just to catch the up B here. Now, would it have worked? Probably a little unsure here because of the fact that Riddles went from an angle such as this. He didn't go directly up from under the stage. If so, like, it's much, much easier to get it this way. But yeah, like, Grape tries to go for the trump. He could maybe like Z-nade and then jump back and then just throw it down just to catch that angle. But nonetheless, he still has the lead. Has to be very careful here. Gets the up tilt though. If he had gotten grabbed by the rage drive, then he was definitely dead. Gets the crumple. This might be it, but misses the dragon uppercut. All right, playing from the corner once again. Now here is obviously where Snake shines. You're going to want to play a lot of defense here because, again, like, Riddles doesn't, Kazuya doesn't really have that range. So if you have the ability to outrange him with like down tilt or like burst options with dash attack, just to catch him off guard, that could help out a lot too. All right, so now he has the rage drive. Oh, gets right under that dash attack too. Very, very nice. If you guys don't know too, the Kazuya's dash attack, he kind of jumps up in the air a little bit, so he can actually get over some low profile attacks, such as like he can go over grenades. You saw that he went over Snake's dash attack. Oh, into the back air again. Good damage. Down tilt. Gets hit by a grenade right there. And that's really all Grape has to do here. Just a lot of defense, a lot of walling him out. And very, very nice sequence right there, as we saw. Just go back to it. Let's look at the disadvantage right here real quick. You saw that Riddles or Grape ended up drifting back after the up B. Very, very smart option. People aren't really too prepared for that if they're not like trying to react. You can see right here. At this point, snakes are generally just going to hold forward because they don't want to land in the corner. So they want to generally land like on the platform, let's say. But he drifts back into the corner, gets as much space as possible. Free dash attack right there as a punish for the whiffed electric. Up air, catches him landing with nair, and then that's going to be the up tilt. Very, very smart from Grape, catching all of Riddle's options right there. Of course, Kazuya is going to have a hard time landing in general. So, you know, trying to hit him from under with like up airs and up tilts are very, very good. Down tilt into the up tilt, and then the grenade was right there. Very, very nice. He could have thrown the grenade up right here as well. Right after the C4, he could have thrown it up or thrown it down even, just to try to get it to bounce into Riddle's vicinity. But yeah, you could see it's a lot of Grape, a lot of things of Grape just trying to like outrange him or outspace him, trying to use moves that have more range versus Kazuya, like the back air, the down tilt, the dash attack for the burst option. See right there as well. Nice back air. And catches him with the Nikita. Nice. Playing it safe right there too. Wanting to get out of the corner and choosing to get out of the corner rather than trying to push any more attacks out. Lands the down air. Nice down tilt as well. That's very good at catching Kazuya from running in. You can see the down tilts and the back airs are working out so effectively right now. And the dash attack even too. Alright, gets back onto stage. Gotta watch out here. Gets grabbed. And I like how Riddles just waited for the panic option. Waited for the sides for the spot dodge and then just punished it. Right, up smash. Now, one thing to note is, of course, Kazuya does have a reflector with forward A. But for the most part, Grape isn't necessarily throwing grenades. So Riddles in this case can't really use the reflector, which is a very, very smart from Grape just to be using the shield drop grenades and rather than not really throwing them. You can see he's forcing a lot of trades right here as well. Nice get up attack. Down tilt lands, but unable to do anything else after that. Yep, gets him with the grab. Yeah, he's dead. Smashville having the smaller side blast zones is going to help him out in securing that stock. Right, down tilt, trying to space him out again. Trying to throw grenades this time. Laser's going to block that one. Angles it down to catch the crouch. Very smart from Riddles as well. Trying to use back air. But yeah, you also see that in this specific match, Grape has gotten a good amount of C4s here just because Riddles is generally holding center, like I mentioned previously. So with this stage in specific, like, you know, again, Riddles likes to hold center stage, so Grape's putting C4s on the platform, which is holding center stage. So Riddles was having a hard time, like, probably remembering that or just getting around it in general. And the last part here, we see a good bait right here, dashing back just to cause some whiffs or forcing Riddles to want to like throw out an option. Then he punishes it. Guesses that he would go for the air dodge right here, and of course that's going to be the free up tilt because of the Nikita helping out, and that's game. So I will say, if you guys haven't really been following me, I have been using Kazuya. I do have plans as to using him as a secondary here. But, you know, Snake will always be number one for me. So, you know, the content on YouTube will always be, you know, Snake. I'm pretty sure. I don't see myself doing any form of Kazuya, any form of like Kazuya guides or anything like that, because I feel like other people that are using Kazuya, like Esam, Riddles, Ronin X, are much more knowledgeable than me in those for this specific character, that is. I will say that this matchup, I do think it is in Snake's favor in the long run. Kazuya just has a really hard time just like getting around, especially when you're abusing movement like Grape was with dashing back, B reverses, and stuff like that. It's hard for Kazuya to really chase that down in a sense. And then on top of that, you have the grenades. So, you know, if you aren't good at the combo timings of Kazuya, then grenades are really going to hurt you. Also, you can't just like run in and throw out an option, because at the same time there's going to be a grenade right there, so you risk just getting hit, just hitting a grenade, and then Snake gets a free follow-up off of it. So there's that. And then certain attacks like shielding down tilt at a range or up tilt at a range, Kazuya doesn't have the best out of shield options. And the ones that are his best or his fastest, which is up B and up smash, which is like frame 12 and 13, those don't have like a really big attack range in general. Like, they have to be right in front of you for it to work. So if people are outranging or spacing on shield versus Kazuya, he just can't do anything about that. He has to wait and then either guess if they're going to match an option. Maybe they could try to electric just to power through, since electric has full body invincibility. So yeah, in that sense, he doesn't have like the best out of shield options for that, so he's just kind of like stuck at a standstill in those situations. But nonetheless, if Kazuya does land an attack that combos into electric, whether it's down throw, down tilt, up tilt 1, down forward tilt 1, you know, stuff like that in general, and he can get it into the electric, or just a raw electric in general as a whip punish, then at that point you risk either dying at 0 or just taking somewhere between 50 to 90%, depending on how what combo route the Kazuya chooses. So that can be scary nonetheless. And then of course you have Rage Drive. Kazuya has Rage Drive that could definitely kill. Like earlier, it killed Snake at at about 90, I believe it was, on Smashville. So you have to be extremely careful when Kazuya has that. So at the least, you know, it's not like Little Mac where he can hold it and just like shield and run in and stuff like that, let's say. But you know, you do enough damage to Kazuya, he just loses it. Whereas Little Mac, you do have to wait like 5 seconds or so, and then you have to try to hit him, which could be hard because he has like really good speed, let's say. And then once you do, then he will lose it. It's kind of like that in a sense. You just got to play like very cautious, very safe. You can't just like throw stuff out. You have to like wait your turn, but also maintain movement. You don't want to just stay in one spot shielding, because obviously the grab just goes through shield. But yeah, that's pretty much it. And off stage 2, like, again, I don't really recommend going off recovering low versus Kazuya, just because all of his aerials and his laser can just knock Snake out of Cypher. I recommend more of a higher recovery because his jumps are much slower than everyone else's. He has a frame 7 jump squat, and then like the up B just to try to reach up there too. And then he has lag after the up B, so it's going to be hard for Kazuya to really go up there and actually hit someone from under. And the only thing he'll have is like either up B or up air. But yeah, so that's my opinion on the matchup, guys. I do hope you all learned something from watching this set, because I definitely did. And again, thank you so much for watching the video. If you like, I have other social media platforms in the description down below: Twitch, Twitter, Patreon, etc. Feel free to check that out. Other than that, I will see you all on the next one.
Never duplicate you, never multiply two. Everyone copy and paste, mask all up in on their face. Disney fantasy MPH, they are cool with their complaints. You feel it in you, then you brush it off you. Insignificant, but you got something we want, and your whole life is a taunt, cause you will not just comply. Waking up for your day.